Hey, you keep liking it, so let's keep making it. I'm having a good time, but there is an introduction. There's a story. That's not really a story. I mean, it's kind of a story because it's got a beginning, middle, and end, I guess. Does it have a middle? So you guys were like, more Angelina. All right. I still hate the fact that I can't see my hands, bro. This camera, bro. Further. You must go further away. Further away. Oh, now that's not good. One day we'll figure this out. Ooh. Hands. Anyways, I went to her channel, or this channel. I guess this is a fan channel. And I immediately saw the first one, Heal the World, and said, not doing that one. And then I saw Autumn Leaves over there. I was like, let's do Autumn Leaves. And I thought, dude, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. I just wasn't even going to give Heal the World a chance. Not because I doubted her, because I was like, I think about Michael Jackson. You know, Heal the World, it's an iconic song from the 80s, late 80s. And I was like, dude, the fact that you were going to run away from the song means you have to listen to it. You have to. You can't run. It's right there. It's the first one. Just do it. So here we are. And listen with open ears, man. I'm talking to me, I'm not talking to you. You probably heard the song. But I'm like, let's just let it be. Let it do what it does. That's really poor storytelling. However, I will say, in this shot, not only do you see this awesome Vox Vox amp in the background. Choo-choo, no, that's my cat, choo-choo. Choo-choo, no. But if you look at the drum set, the Gretsch drum set, there's a little digital pad. I don't know, I can't tell if it's like Ellis or whatever. But that could be cool. You could have some synthetic stuff happening on there in the performance. So see, already, I didn't expect that. So let's be, hopefully, can you tell I'm nervous? Like, I'm not nervous about the camera. I'm nervous, like, about how I'm gonna feel. Let's do it, let's go. My cat is not excited.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be part of the first virtual royal visit from Norway to California. Now more than ever, we need cooperation and innovation to find solutions to our common challenges. Thank you.
Oh, never mind. I guess there's no drummer or anything. It's just keyboard and vocals. Okay, all right.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. In this place, it was brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you will feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place. Hear the word, and make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me.
That's why you gotta give it a chance. Gotta give it a chance. I think that's probably the best a person can do with just vocals and piano. Managing, I feel like the tempo is a little slower than the original, so it gives it a little more of that relaxed, jazzy R&B vibe to it. But realizing, like, that's a bold cover, man. I haven't listened to the original in who knows how long, but when it was popular, it was everywhere. And if I remember, there's like whole anthems, big background choruses of people. There's a big pop Heal the World song, universal, unifying pop song. That's very naked to come out with just the piano and go for it, but nailing it.
If you want to know why, there's love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares of joy, forgiving. we try, we shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel fear or dread. We stop existing and start living. Then it feels that always love's enough for us growing. Make a better world. So make a better world.
Actually, I will say something here, man. I think, well, it's not new for me to say something. And you're welcome to disagree. You know, people get all touchy-feely when it comes to their idols. But I do feel something different in this compared to the previous ones. I feel like in the previous ones, I feel like her vocals were setting the tempo. And the accompaniment was doing what they do, which is back it up. I feel like this pianist, though, and I'm sure they talked about it, I'm sure they rehearsed it, I feel like he's actively making sure the tempo does not fall behind. I feel like I hear him pushing a little bit sometimes to make sure we don't end up dragging, because I do think it's a little slower than it was originally, and you definitely don't want to get a lot slower unintentionally. So props to both of them, working very, very well together. I think that's going to be my takeaway from this. I mean, obviously she's singing well, but it's kind of one of those, like, you've got it or you don't, or you trained or you didn't, so she got that covered. I think it's really about them playing together. And the fact that that doesn't seem to be the most important part, I think it is the most important part.
Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me.
Actually, there's more to that. Now I'm thinking about it. You know, when you say something, what do they say? You speak it into existence or whatever people say. Yes, okay, absolutely. So people might go, well, you follow the vocalist or the lead player or whatever, but there's a big drawback to that. The upside, right, is you're following the vocalist. You're following them around, right? They speed up, you speed up. They slow down, you slow down. You're staying with them. But she's got excellent phrasing. And I was actually, believe it or not, while they're doing this, I'm thinking about funk music. And I'm thinking about playing around the beat, right? And if you want to play ahead of the beat, on the beat, or behind the beat, then the beat's got to be where the beat is. The beat can't move to follow you. The beat needs to be where it is. And then you can play around with where you land on the beat. But if the person follows you, then all of a sudden you can't go in front of and behind because they're moving it around. So yeah, I like the fact that he's really maintaining the tempo and he's not letting it change, and it's letting her play around with her placement on, you know, before, on, or behind the beat. Man, see, hey, open minds. That's what the cat would say.
For you and for me.
Hell yeah. Keeping my streak alive of making hundreds of videos where I interrupted about 9 seconds before it ends, and I don't know, because I try to, as you see, like, it'll disappear from the screen or whatever. I don't like knowing how, obviously I see it when I load the video, but I try not to pay attention. I don't want to know where the song ends. It's like if you know a movie is 100 minutes long and something big is happening 75 minutes in. Well, you know this can't be the end of the movie. You know there's lots of stuff to happen after it. Or if something complex happens and there's 10 minutes to go, well, they're gonna wrap this up quickly. So I don't like knowing where the end is, because it kind of, I feel like it biases me. It changes how I'm perceiving the medium, music, movies, whatever. So yeah, that's that funny thing where I say what I think is the important thing to say, but I say it, you know, 8 seconds earlier than I needed to. Anyway, but I did say everything. I said what I wanted to say. Would I turn this on and listen to it intentionally, like on a playlist? No. No. But there's tons of beautiful music that I don't do that. I'm a classical guitarist. I don't drive around in my car listening to tons of classical guitar. I love Bach and Beethoven. Don't turn them on in the car and jam to them. Just some things are like. So I'm trying to find something smart to say. Some things are enjoyable for what they are, and when you want what it is, go get it. But don't like, for me, I'm talking to me, I'm talking to you, is don't put something on you that you know is good even though you're not in the mood for it. Right? Like, just because I like cheesecake doesn't mean every time I see a slice of cheesecake I should eat it. It's like, man, it's the time for cheesecake. Eat the cheesecake. It's all right. I don't know why it got that deep. It shouldn't be that deep. My cat is like literally falling asleep listening to me talk. I'm sure you're not the only one that's bored, Shoe Cat. All right, guys, I'm out.